Now, what is this one simple strategy? It is simply to fold more. It's the ability to make a big fold in poker. I know this isn't what a lot of people want to hear. They want to hear some super secret strategy, some sort of river bluff check raise or something. But guys, from my 10 plus years of experience playing this game professionally, I can tell you that one of the biggest differences between the handful of poker pros out there and everyone else is their ability to throw away a good hand and save themselves money. Now, don't worry, I'm going to walk you through an example in this video to show you how this works. So let's start with everyone's favorite hand. You look down and you get dealt 2 black aces. Most beautiful hand of the game, right? And a lot of people complain to me that they lose too much with this hand. They lose too much money. So I'm going to show you how to stop losing so much money in this video. So you raise it up. You've got your 2 black aces and you get called by a tight player. Okay, cool. Well, we've got pocket aces. We're in a good spot. So let's go see a flop. All right, so we head to the flop and it comes with a 6 of spades, 3 of hearts, and 7 of diamonds. So it looks like an all right board, right? We're in a decent position. So most people here are going to make a standard continuation bet. And I absolutely think that is the right strategy. The player who called us pre-flop is going to have all sorts of different hands. He could have a hand like king queen. He could have a hand like queen jack. Could have a hand like pocket 2s. All sorts of different hands that did not hit this flop. Maybe it's possible he had some sort of suited connector like an 8-7 and he'll call if we make a bet here because he has top pair. But overall, this is a great position for us to make a standard bet here and start building a big pot to win with our pocket aces. So that's exactly what we do, and the tight player calls us. So let's go see a turn. So the turn comes with the 10 of spades. All right, so once again, a decent card for our hand. We're not too concerned about anything. So we want to continue getting value from worse hands. Hopefully he's got some sort of pair, maybe some sort of draw or something. We want to continue charging him to stay in the hand. So we go ahead and we make another bet. Now here's the interesting part in the hand. The tight player raises us. Now what should we do in a spot like this? Well, this is the spot in poker where a lot of amateurs in particular will simply make a call, and then perhaps they'll go to a river as well and they'll check, and then the tight player will make a big bet again and they will call again. And I'm going to tell you guys that this is an absolutely massive mistake. What you should be doing is folding your hand right now here on the turn. I know it sounds like blasphemy to a lot of people. We have pocket aces. What are you talking about? How can we possibly fold our hand here? But guys, remember who we're playing against here. We're playing against a tight player, a decent player. We're not playing against some wild recreational fish or something here. And typically when these players raise us on the turn or the river, what I call the big money streets in poker, they almost always have the best hand. So what does this guy likely have in this situation? Well, I can tell you from playing 10 million hands of poker that these are the hands he's likely to show up with. Pocket 6s, pocket 7s, pocket 3s, or pocket 10s. If you choose to call with your pocket aces in this situation, a tight player is very often going to turn up with one of those hands in this situation, and you only have 2 remaining aces in the deck to win the hand. Basically, you've only got about 5% chance to win the hand. Not a good position to be in poker. Now, it is possible this player also has 4-5 for flopped straight. Now, the reason why this is the case is you guys need to remember that tight players, especially in small stakes games, they love to play pocket pairs like this and try to hit a set, because this is how you make the money versus another big overpair like pocket aces. Once again, I've seen again and again in situations like this, and you guys have probably seen it yourself as well, that tight players like this, serious poker players, they're not messing around in a spot like this. And so when you can learn to make a disciplined fold in a spot like this because you've seen them flip over over the hand that beats you so many times before, this is immediately going to give you a massive advantage over your opponents, because you know that they're not going to fold to you when you have the pocket sixes or the pocket sevens in a spot like this, because the roles will always be reversed in the futures. And that difference right there is what we call profit in the game. The ability for you to make the tight discipline fold here, the discipline fold that you know that they are not going to make when the roles are reversed, that is where the profit lies. And this is one of the biggest reasons why there is a handful of elite winning poker pros out there that always seem to be winning when you see them at the poker table winning the big tournament, is because they're able to make the disciplined fold in a situation like this. Even with a hand as pretty as pocket aces or pocket kings, guys, what you need to remember is it's just one pair. And when a tight player specifically starts raising you, especially on the big money streets, the turn and the river, your hand, in my experience, having played millions and millions of hands, especially at the lower stakes, is your hand is almost never going to be good. Remember, players at the lower stakes are notoriously passive, which means they're not going to raise you on the turn or the river, especially without a very, very strong hand. So guys, while the game of poker is complex, there's no one simple strategy that's going to turn you into a big winner overnight. It is these small little edges that separate the biggest winners from everyone else. And you really need to challenge yourself in situations like this. Ask yourself, why are you making these calls again and again? You know, a lot of people talk about the so-called crying call in poker. Oh, I just have to see it. I've got to make them honest. No, you don't. No, you don't, actually. When we know they're going to show up with a hand that beats us, we can choose to make the discipline fold in the moment, and I think that's going to give you guys the edge to start winning at this game more quickly. But as always, I want to know what you guys think, so let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you make the fold in a situation like this, or do you think you should just call them down and make them honest, make them show you the hand in poker? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. You guys want to see more poker videos like this, make sure you subscribe to the channel here and also shove all in on that like button below. And lastly, if you want to know my complete strategy, especially for small stakes games, make sure you grab a copy of my free poker cheat sheet. That'll be the top link in the description below. That'll give you my complete strategy to start smashing the low stakes poker games. And finally, I will leave a video that I made just last week right here that I think will help you guys out some more. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. It's been Nathan Williams with BlackRain79.com.